Good morning, y'all. It's Lippy with Gemini Homestead. I'm out here in the greenhouse. It's Sunday, March the 15th, and we're supposed to do a garden update. We're going to change it up. Today we are going to show a collaboration that I've been asked to join. I will link her channel, but if you've never heard of Southern Bella Home, Ms Sharron, you're missing out. I have followed her, I guess, since June, July of last year. Her videos are as lovely as she is. And the other day, she posted a collaboration that she was asked to join by, let me see, I wrote it down, Soulmates of Georgia. As I watched her video, it sparked something. And I was like, you know what? I do have a few things that we are looking forward to this year. Never thought about sharing it this way. So when she asked if I would be willing to join, I said most definitely, because it was an honor. And let me give you a little bit of back history. Yo, it's cold out here. We were, 80 degrees yesterday, and we're 57 today. Gloomy. Hot tea. But as I've watched her videos over the last 9 or 10 months, her videos have a story to tell. At least for me they do. Just capturing a still shot of a design or a flower, whatever it is that her eye catches or her video catches, it speaks to me in a story. There's a little bit of poetry within Miss Lippy. I love to write. I think something like this lemon, it has a story. When I see an image, my head begins to write. And so therefore I shared over these 10 months just little stories to whatever her video was that I was seeing at the time she posted it. And the first couple of times that I posted my comment, she accepted it with full arms. She enjoyed it. So I've always found that that little bit of interest that I have, that I don't share with a lot of people, her videos have allowed me a platform to take a picture or a video that she shares with all of us, and I can relate it into a few words within the comment that I make to her videos. So Sharron, if you're watching this, you have inspired me to allow that poetry that lies within me that I only write privately in thoughts. You've actually allowed me to display it on a platform. So I'm thankful for that. Now, for this collaboration, I thought, you know, a lot of people have berries, which I'm going to take you out and show you. But over the years, we've always driven an hour away to harvest blackberries, blueberries, a peach orchard. Only last year we were able to get cuttings of some blackberries, and they are in a 5-gallon bucket doing well, and now they're fixing to be placed in a home, and he is actually building the trellises for those. So I'm going to share with y'all the blackberries. That's new to the homestead. A fig tree cutting from the neighbor. That's new to the homestead. This is not my lemon. Boy, it sure is bright, isn't it? As gloomy as it is outside. You look at this and it makes me smile. But we're also incorporating citrus on the property this year. So I do not have my lemon tree yet. It's coming. But I do have a lemon. So this is the first thing that we're going to be sharing with y'all on our homestead. So we're going to be growing lemons. But there's also something very special to me. When we went to Kentucky in September to the Homesteaders Picnic, that Lee and Teresa over at Stringfield Ridge Farms and also a Leap of Faith Homestead put on. Sara at Overlook Valley Homestead, we had become friends. And she'd showed me a lot of plants that she'd got from her mom's garden years ago, and her mom's no longer with us. And I said, oh, I'd love a cutting, you know. Well, she brought it to the picnic. And I was worried, you know, is it going to make it in the South? I'm not going to give it away, but I'm going to share with y'all. It's absolutely amazing. So to me, life. Simple life. You know what I'm growing this year? Citrus is new. Berries are not just new to this homestead. But if I had to pick one thing that I was most excited about, I couldn't. Because it's simply life. Basils. I mean, you know, I've got 20 of them already planted. Here's another 6-pack growing. So I sat this morning and pondered, well, what is the most exciting thing? It's all exciting. So I'm gonna have to say the succulent that I got from Sara at Overlook Valley, out of everything I just mentioned that I'm going to show y'all, that has to be the one thing that I'm most excited about. Because it started in Alabama, it moved to Tennessee, she shared it with me. Y'all, it's full of life here in Louisiana. So it's the history. How many stories could be told of the hands that's touched this plant? You know, where did her mom get it? You know, how many years did it take Sara to grow it in abundance? Life. Handed down from one to another. You know, you treat it with kindness. You give it love. You praise it. It's just life. So, I'm not going to make it too long. I will put my jacket on. And we're going to go outside. And I'm going to share with you the 3 new items that has been introduced to Gemini Homestead. Scratch one off the list. We got a lemon. The tree's not here yet. Here's one of the blackberry bushes. Now, can you imagine from a cutting last year to this? Now, here's the other cutting. But it's also a different type. But this one here actually produces quarter-size berries. I'll show you the partial trellis that it's going on. Now, this post right here that has been set, and it's drying. We've got it concreted in. Of course, this is going to be a gate here. This is just an extension to the garden. Now it's going to run. We have the fence here, but it's going to run with a lattice top all the way down to this fencing here. And the berries then will be able to trellis all the way across. Now here's that beautiful succulent. It's called sedum. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? Now, it was full of dead sticks through the winter, and I was very concerned. And Sara said, don't be. It's got lots of life in it. I'm going to move in closer. So yes, this would probably be my favorite thing this year that I'm looking forward to growing. But while we're out here, I'm going to share a few little clips of some stuff. Here's the lemon balm. It's starting to peek on up. It's looking good. If you've never planted alyssum, please do. It has always been my favorite little flower. It's a great pollinator. The fragrance is phenomenal. But I've always stayed with the white. This year I did incorporate some purple. I'm excited to see what it turns out to be, but I'm going to move you in closer. I want you to look at this. Let me back up just a little. Isn't that gorgeous? The rosemary has come back out through the winter. And the fragrance. We didn't have a hard winter, so I really didn't have to do anything to it to protect it. Isn't it lush and green? I think this is the greenest I've seen it. In the last 3-4 years it's been in this pot. I walked by, had to get one more little peek of this alyssum. Really, y'all, you gotta try it. I could just sit out here with my hot tea and smell it. Well, I hope I did justice to this collaboration. And I was really honored to have been asked to join. So you got to see also a little bit of a little garden walkthrough. A few of those flowers that I shared with y'all also have a special meaning to me as well. So knowing that I've incorporated a friend of mine, and I consider Sarah a great friend, to know that she shared something special of her mother's. It is growing in my garden of something special as alyssum that reminds me of my mother. That's warmth in itself. So the things that we are looking forward to growing, berries. Our future lemon tree en route. And the fig tree, which is just a cutting, but it still has life. So, it's just sitting out to the side. I forgot to show it to y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will put Ms Sharron's YouTube channel in the description. It's Southern Bella Home. I will also include Soil Made of Georgia in the description as well, so y'all can check them out. I want to say they began this, but don't hold me to it. But Sharron, thank you. You really called me out and put me on a spot. But when it comes to your videos, it was very easy to do. So, until next time, y'all, God bless. I'm going to enjoy my tea out here, and I'm going to enjoy a Sunday afternoon of rest. Until next time, bye, y'all.